Stop trying to control everything and just let go. Let go!
Fight Club gets treated like a self-help manual by people who skip the ending. So let's actually do this properly. The philosophically genius outlook on life from Tyler Durden that all men need to hear once. And the parts I think you should leave in the movie.
Oh, that was perfect.
Early in the story, the narrator has spent years building a life out of catalog furniture. Every shelf, every mug, every matching set, chosen, ordered, assembled, arranged just right. It's not really a home. It's a resume made of objects. Proof to himself that he's someone. Then it's all gone in one night. And here's the part people miss. He doesn't spiral. He gets lighter. For the first time in years, there's nothing left to maintain, protect, or organize. No more curating a life, just living one. A lot of us aren't actually afraid of failure. We're afraid of the idea of failure, the version we've rehearsed in our heads, always worse than the real thing. Durden's whole pitch is that the bottom isn't the end of the story. It's where the performance stops.
It's only after we've lost everything that we're free to do anything.
You can't lose status you've already let go of. You can't be embarrassed once you've stopped needing an audience. That's not an argument for burning your life down. It's an argument for noticing how much energy you're spending trying to avoid a version of failure that, if it actually happened, you'd probably survive. If I'm honest about what's genuinely useful here, it's 4 things. 1, non-attachment. Not owning nothing, but not needing to own things to know who you are. 2, tolerance for discomfort. Growth almost always lives on the other side of a feeling you'd rather numb out than sit with. 3, honesty about mortality. Not morbid, just clarifying. Knowing your time is limited has a way of cutting through a lot of noise about what actually matters. 4, dropping the need for constant approval. A lot of exhaustion comes from performing a life for an audience that isn't actually watching that closely. None of that requires a bare-knuckle brawl in a basement. It just requires being willing to feel uncomfortable on purpose sometimes, instead of always reaching for the nearest distraction. The line that gets quoted the most, paraphrased 1,000 different ways online, boils down to this: we buy things we don't need to feel like people we're not. And somewhere in that loop, the things stop serving us and start running the show. The job that funds the lifestyle that demands the job. Letting go, in this sense, isn't about owning nothing. It's about noticing which parts of your identity are actually load-bearing, and which ones are just furniture you've been mistaking for structure. Letting go was never about blowing up your life. It's about noticing what you're gripping so tightly that it started gripping you back, and having the guts to open your hand. That's the whole lesson. You don't need a Fight Club for it.